Yo, 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 what up? What up? What up, everybody? Let's just do a quick audio check. How is the music? How is my voice? Android Celebration Week, huh? That's nice. Just gonna check. Last time we had to turn up the in-game volumes a little bit, so I'm just gonna do that right away. Hopefully that's gonna be good. Alright, let's just make sure that my lovely my lovely face is exactly where it's supposed to be. Right there on your screen. My hair is a mess. Oh, but Ace, why don't you just shower before streaming? Because that takes away from the stream time. That's why. Sounds great. Alright, let's see. The Nop Boatload Kill. Hello, welcome. Edmus90. I got your back, fam. The person who said blessed moment, I have no idea how to say that, but welcome nonetheless. Concert Chris 101, the GOAT. What's up, Ace? Not much. As you can see by the stream title, today's video was a little bit broken. And it was the kind of issue that most likely means I'll have to redo the entire video. Import all the files again, edit the whole thing again, export the whole thing again, upload the whole thing again. A lot of good stuff. And I did not want to do that today. I've been feeling a little bit out of it lately. Hopefully the stream is gonna help. But that's why I'm not trying to fix the video now, but instead I'm just gonna chill out with you guys. Have a fun little stream, play some Gwent. It's gonna be good. It is going to be good. Gamer Girl Bathwater when? Right now. Like, I don't show it in the videos as much anymore, but I legit spray this on my face before recording every single one of my videos, because it helps freshen me up. Whew. I mean, it's legit good stuff. Let's see. Labromat. Hello, hello. Archer Tamiola. I remember you from last stream. Hello. Imran Riaz. Hello there. Phil Shady. The real Phil Shady. The only Phil Shady. We got Borch 3 Jackdaws right there. Villain Trettenmirth himself. Hello. It's supposed to be Nope Boat, but you drunkenly typed it. Can't change it for 3 months. Our savior from the meta. Ace is online, yes. I do what I can. Alright. You know, while more people... Feel shady, I will stand up. Good. You know, while we wait for some more people to maybe join the stream, I guess we could try to actually find a deck to play. I don't know what I want to play. I don't know what you guys want to see. You remember me from the previous stream too? Yeah, I was there. The meme glasses. I got them right here on my desk. I really want to save them for the proper moments. Matthew Smith. Hope all is well. Yeah. Everything is good. I'm staying healthy. I've been enjoying Gwent lately, which is very odd to be able to say at the end of the season. It's like only 1 week left and I'm still kind of enjoying it. That's insane. I think they nailed something very, very special with this patch. Oh, I haven't dared touch this deck in so long. There's something missing about it, and I really want to figure it out. Obviously, one provision, but something more. Sabrina's Inferno. I'm playing my Queensguard deck for at least 20 matches. Awesome. I like to think that your water spray is a joke on card game players who don't take showers. Therefore, you are showering in front of us in a way. I mean, the whole, you know, freshen up part, you know, I sometimes I get that from a shower, other times I get it from my spray. So in a sense, there's some correlation between the two, but I don't replace showers with just spraying my face. And it was not meant as a joke on gamers who don't shower. It's just, it's fun. Oh, I'm playing Earthsign Ritual with this? I guess that explains the provision. I've just switched up the leader for some reason. This one is not supposed to be Earthsign Ritual. Investment Morkvarg, yeah, I remember. I still have it. I just, I don't know. I don't really feel like playing that anymore these days. It's cool, but it's like meh, whatever. I prefer Regis. Regis Greatswords, I think, is more fun. Although Investment Morkvarg is hilarious when you when you make all the proper investments. That's undeniable. Let's see. So the main problem with this deck, I mean, since we're on this deck, because I clicked on it, I might as well, you know, explain what I don't like about it. I think it thins too much. Like, I've been playing some Lippy decks with Earthsign Ritual that thin way less. Obviously, because you don't have the leader. And honestly, if you have a less thinning, but it's more specific, like Royal Decree, Mata, so it thins into specific cards that you want. I feel like that, if you just have like 5 of those, maybe 6 of those thinning cards, then I feel like you can make a much better Lippy deck. You want to see a Syndicate deck? I don't dislike the faction. I just dislike what people are playing with the faction. I think Syndicate has a lot of cool stuff. And I'm working on some decks. They're just, I have a crime deck, but you know, I chucked some shit together, hoping that it would work. I haven't had the balls to try this because I have no idea how to build these decks. Like I think with Syndicate, I have to start net decking before I can actually build my own decks. Like I'm also working on this Deathblow deck, which, like, the concept of it is so cool. It's like a control deck where you swarm the board. You have Sacred Flame, Inquisitor Helvete, Congregate. So you swarm your side of the board. You know, we also have Eternal Fire Inquisitors, Congregation, Eternal Fire Disciples. So you swarm your side of the board while killing off your opponent's units, often through setting up death blows for, you know, Eternal Fire Inquisitor, which will kill a unit and give you 2 units. And of course the big boy Damnation, which can kill 3 units and give you 3 units. And then the idea is to finish off with Yennefer, because, you know, you've killed opponent's units, you've spawned a lot of units yourself, and Yennefer is just game winning. What time could be better to try a deck than on stream? That is true. That is true, and I've been meaning to try and stream with this deck. It's just... like... you know ladder anxiety? Where you're scared to play ranked because you're scared of losing? I don't have that. But playing my own decks, testing my own decks, that I'm very anxious about. But we could try some stuff with this. I want to change. Like, I don't like these casino bouncers. I don't know why they're in there. And I don't want to have too much removal. Now the thing is, I can't put in stuff that requires a lot of money, because this deck does not profit much. And at this point, it's too late to add like profits and spenders and all of that stuff. So we kind of have to just stick with the not-for-profit approach. There's a little bit, but it's so minuscule. So I really don't know what I would put in here. Your deck needs more profit. I know there's a stream delay, so I'm pretty sure you wrote that before you heard me say what I said, but I know my truth. I've spoken my words. We don't want profit. Like we have this that, you know, spends a little bit of money. And we have Helvide, which spends a little bit of money, and we gain just a little bit of money off of the leader. But the idea is generally to not rely on money. Like, obviously, like with this deck, what would be great would be just to have, you know, Mr. OP himself and just a lot of profit. But I would have to change everything, add in a bunch of profit, and play a card I don't even want to play. And, you know, it's just not fun. It is not fun. Like, I don't know if I need Merc de Braca. Honestly, like, I might not. It's obviously they'll just set up death blows. Same with Geralt Ard. Geralt Ard is brilliant in this. It works so well with Damnation. It's really good. But we could take out Merc de Brac. I don't think I need it. Let's see, Bone Talisman, it's really expensive. I think it's too expensive for me to fit it in. A lot of your removal cards will be played from hand. In the end, you might not even have points on your side with too much removal. That's true. I do agree with that, and I hope we can fix that. Cut Kalkstein, Thunder, Wind, and add Pickpocket to Fizz Tech. What do you need Calc for? Deck goes wide. I need him for defenders. Because, maybe I don't. You know what, honestly, you know, for defenders, why not just run this guy? And if we don't need the movement, we can just get another Firesworn dude. So yeah, we can cut Kalkstein and put in a payroll specialist. Well, that does the same, but cheaper. Which is good. But yeah, I could take these out, and I kind of want to. But I've played some matches with this where I've gotten so screwed just because my removal is not stupid like this. Because there are just so many things that you really need to kill right away. Furco and the Wheel of Death. That wheel is very unreliable though. I don't want this to be a meme. And this would be Mimi. But let's see. Okay, let's cut these for now, but I do want some removal in this. Like actual removal. We can also cut this, it's just like it's a good engine, so I put it in, but it is not necessary, so let's just cut it for now. Just to, you know, just have a more organized view of how many provisions we actually have. Like, these are really good for setting up death blows, but obviously they're not that good point-wise. Always carry scenario removal, always. I think this deck would do better with wide removal options, straight tall. This deck should always beat mid-range stuff, which is what Thunder / Northern Wind is for. See, that's the kind of stuff that I don't think about, because I'm not that highly skilled of a player. But I do see the point in what you're saying. And maybe you're right. Maybe you are right. You know, what I've usually lost the hardest to is Elf Swarm, because their swarminess, and they're pretty tough swarmy units at 3 strength, 4 when they play Isengrim. That's what I usually lose to, because they take away so much value from my Yennefer. So I guess like something like Lambert could give me an edge against that. Where is he? What does he cost? Does he cost 8? No. He costs 10, right? Oh, why are you expensive, my boy? Why? Ever used the card Excommunication? It is right here. I've used it. It's fun. It's pretty good. It really helps you dig into your deck for like stuff like your big finishers. Swipe alone beats elves. You mean Lacerate? Oh yeah, why didn't I think of that? That's way cheaper. I mean, it punishes Scoia'tael in general. Lacerate could be good. Should we put in this? I used to run Arrakis Venom because that can also, you know, kill something, maybe kill multiple things, or set up kills further down the line. I think just to lacerate. It only takes 4 units for this to be 8 points. And it sets up death blows, it punishes swarm. Let's put in this. I like it. Yeah, I really want to put Triss Telekinesis in here. And Bone Talisman would be a good option. So our specials will be Lacerate, Bone Talisman, and Congregation. I do like that. I'm not going to play 2 of this, though. That seems like too much. And yeah, Lacerate is also a one-off, because it's... Because usually 1 is enough, and if we need to, we have Triss. Like, if 2 Lacerates wins us the game, we have Triss. Now, I would love, just for added flexibility, if we could have Royal Decree instead of Mata. I've been back and forth between these two. In a lot of my recent decks, I've been very back and forth between these two, because Mata seems way more efficient, but Royal Decree can grab anything here. And like Germain with Sacred Flame is very strong, but otherwise it's meh. Cut Mercdebrak, Lacerate can be answered to Azar, see some death blows. It does kind of replace this, yeah. Let's cut this. Alright, let me know, what do you think, Mata or Royal Decree? I personally prefer Royal Decree for the flexibility, but you know, Mata is good. But she is better when you have like really expensive stuff like 13, 14 provision. We cap out at 11. But I am liking this so far, actually. Thank you guys for helping me. Like this deck, like the concept of it is one of my favorite concepts of any deck I've made, but I don't know how to build this. Add some Street Urchins. Alright, everyone is saying Decree, which makes me a little bit happy, so let's go with that. Okay. Let's see, Street Urchins. I saw someone say Street Urchins. Adicor. I do like Street Urchins. It's good because we occasionally we make like the odd coin. We might as well have something to spend it with. It is a good card. And honestly, like, looking at the 4 provision cards for Syndicate, they're not very good. I mean, like they're like Sea Jackal obviously is really good in a deck where you make a lot of money. You know, Slander is great if you have, you know, bounty stuff. Fizz Tech is good if you're an asshole playing poison. Renegade Mage is great if you're playing off the books. Same with Fence. You know, again with the douchebaggery and the poison. I really like these two. Like, since we do set up a lot of death blows, like these can be 6 for 4s. They gain us 2 coins, which we can use to spawn some dudes. You don't want it too long around, and your top cards do very different things. Decree is better when you want a specific card. Yeah. Very good. Okay, how about 2 of these and like 1 of these? I mean, obviously we need to be a little bit cheap with the remaining of the cards here. So we can do a 7, or we can upgrade 1 of these and go for like a 6. But honestly, again, look, what even is this? What even is this? I kind of don't mind Sandstorm, but we don't want to put in more specials because we already have 3, which is enough for Triss, and our opponents will be playing them, so we don't want to ruin our odds too much. Spawn Engine 4P guy. Azar. Originally I had Azar in here, but I had to cut him for provisions. And I don't think we're gonna be able to do anything about that now. We could do the just this. We're not super spawn heavy, but we do spawn. A row effect. You know, something I used to do earlier with this deck that I think might be really good was Avalok. Because the Frost can help us set up death blows and just kill off units. But against something like Insectoids, Impenetrable Rain, Torrential Rain, like dealing 1 damage to each unit, is way more efficient and can kill more drones. We might do Queen's Guard later. We might. No promises. Excellent. I would love Avalok. Take out Excommunication. I mean, honestly, like these 2 cards, I just put them in there because they're good with the Fire Swarm, but like they're not fantastic. Like Procession of Penance. Like, did you guys see the article that was posted by, I don't remember who posted it. It was like last week, 2 weeks ago, maybe more, about how to build decks. And one of the things was I don't know. How do they phrase it? I mean, the point, at least, was that if you have a deck like this one, full of low-to-the-ground units, and you go wide, putting in like 1 or 2 really big units, that just enables your opponent's tall unit removal, which otherwise would be kind of bricked against this. So while Procession of Penance is a fun card, and a 12 for 6, which I think I've always been able to trigger it as a 12, is very good. It enables poison, tall unit removal, and just general stuff that normally is actually very bad against us. So I think we could cut Procession. I mean, of course, like we have so many cards that are kind of underwhelming without the big combos, and so it's nice to have a big play. But like I said, Like there are so many strong effects in the game that this card is the only card in our deck that even enable for our opponents. If you can't get more wide damage in there, and then compensate for wider boosts on your side. I just think that this card is fun. But it effectively puts no units on the board for us, which we really want as few as possible cards to do, so we might cut it. We have Royal Decree, but is that all the consistency we need? One card? I mean, I guess this doesn't make too much of a difference. I guess. So what if we cut this? And I want to put in Avalok, and we're going to need another 4 provision card, and then we have to cut 1 provision. I'm just going to put in this for now, but it might be wrong. It's fine. Have you tried discard Hyper Thin deck? No, I have not. Try to combine Igor with a similar spawn deck, also fun but difficult to actually win. Yeah, like if it can't be abused in an uncounterable way, then you can't play it in Gwent. You can't. You agree about penance? Let's try without it then. Let's just put in a 5, and then we're at least on board with the provisions. That's nice. Is there something we can play for actual points here? No. Because we don't have money. Damn it. Shit. I feel like 2 of this is too much. I might be wrong. I mean, I wouldn't mind having like these just for a little bit of thinning. And they do kind of swarm, but Horde 4 is actually not the easiest thing for us to get. Why doesn't Firesworn have a thinning tool, huh? Disgusting. No. I can't. No. Penance could give you a big finish, though. I think that's a big finish we're gonna have to do without. Just a tax collector. I mean, it works, right? Like we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spenders, 7 spenders. Like just one tax collector. Like the only thing is like it adds some removal value for our opponent that they normally wouldn't have. But you know, I'm not gonna be too obsessed about that stuff. We could just do this as well. Firesworn has excommunication for thinning, yeah. And decoy, but you would never, ever play decoy in this. The day a Syndicate deck unironically plays decoy, I am looking forward to that day. Maybe one scribe, like, it seems kind of efficient. Let's just put this in and see how it does. Alright, how long have we been streaming without gameplay? I always like seeing that. 40 minutes. That's the good stuff. Decoy with a token is free card from top of your deck. You know, free card minus 2 points. But you know, you have excommunication, which is just better, and I don't imagine anyone running both. Alright, so my gameplay is going to be very trashy. You'll have to excuse that.
I'm a dwarf for business.
My deck is big brain, and I am small brain. Alright. Okay, we're going to get wrecked, but it's fine. See, this is where Northern Wind would have been great, because we could just banish their Wild Boar, and they couldn't play it again. Would have been great. Slice Seductress would have actually worked. That's a card. I don't think we need you. I don't want that in round 1. We don't need 2 of that. Okay, that's fine. Now, in the past, like, I've committed this in round 1 if I could, just to have a chance of winning, and then we have Yennefer as a big finisher in the later rounds. Like, I don't know if that's wrong. It's obviously very over-committal, you might say, but at the same time, against Galaga, we need it.
You are worthy neither of mercy nor forgiveness.
You know, if it goes to hell, then I learn, you know, and we don't do this again. It's just Galaga has good cards. And we need to be able to kill the good cards.
Sailed into troubled waters, mate.
Let's see, do I do that, or do I use this to set up a death blow? I think we can just do this.
You are worthy neither of mercy nor forgiveness. Together, but don't get used to it.
I'm just gonna let that take for a while. And I was gonna use Grimace, and I'm gonna regret my decisions, but it is fine. Because I'm playing Syndicate, no one is expecting me to win anyway. We good. Sacred Flame is a good secondary win condition in round 3 though, so it's... Maybe it would have been better to save this. I see, this is good. There's some good stuff here. You know, if I can set up a third unit here, or I mean, I'd rather not set up this, but if I can set up a third unit, then we can play Damnation. Prasloviansky, hello, welcome. Oh, I really don't want to kill this. It's not that bad right now though, so what if we... Oh. I should have. It's fine. You have to commit if you want to win round 1 against Skellige? Yeah. That's my idea here. I mean, it's gonna be Wild Boar. We're gonna lose this round, and we're gonna lose the last round. Like, we don't have a chance against Wild Boar of the Sea.
The gods won't be pleased. This positively reeks of heresy.
We're gonna get so screwed. Like, it's not even funny. Okay, so it could be... Oh, wait. Oh. What, is it that obvious what I'm trying to do? Shit. Well, in that case, we're fucked. Unless, of course, we commit even more good cards, because why not? I mean, the ships, you know, we're speaking Wild Boar of the Sea, but this is speaking scenario. Could have done Tristan to Lacerate too. But against Skellige, like, they have a couple special cards, so it wouldn't have been guaranteed that we got it.
You are worthy neither of mercy nor forgiveness.
That's pretty good though. That might have done it. That did it. Okay, round 1 in the bag. Now it's time to talk to the ladies. I'm hoping my northern charm offsets all these rapey vibes I'm putting out. Bo Burnham reference for anyone who likes that stuff. Now, how do we play this? Wild Boar and scenario? Ooh. I mean, considering some of these cards, we can't really push. I know we don't want too long of a round, and we do have full leader, which is going to be great. And if it is Wild Boar, then I'm going to get screwed here. But it might be scenario, you know. This doesn't look like a wild boar deck. And we can get some easy death blows or a good last rate on the crows. That's good. That's also kind of good. I don't think we need this. Ooh. Not the best cards. Do I just want to move that? He's played both of these, one of those. That's gonna ping down my tokens, which is gonna suck. I think we're gonna move it.
You wanna know how I got these scars?
I gotta say, I do like the changes you guys suggested and helped me make here. Oh. Oh.
You'll forget your sorrows.
Alright, so we can go for this and just spam leader. And then we have this to these to spend the coins so we can play congregate for good value. We could also commit Avalok. No, we wait with Avalok until we know what we're looking at.
What? 3 more copies? Elf, remove his cowl, then his ears.
6 coins, boys. 6 coins. That's more. I think that's literally more coins than I've ever had with this deck. Yeah.
I can help you if you wish.
At least one of our beautiful boys survived. Okay, so Frost on this row. But that'll help set up his thing. I guess we don't want that. Yet. Okay, let's see. If this dies, then of course all our money goes into street urchins. If not, then we're gonna get some dudes. Does he have a way to sacrifice this? He might be edgy playing Elf and Onion Soup. Otherwise, it's up to me to kill this.
Modern Freyr is patient, but she brooks no insult.
You are worthy neither of mercy nor forgiveness.
See, a fog on this row would hit this, this, and then this. And then this again, so the fog wouldn't lose any value, and then we could lacerate. Seems very slow. Still gonna do it. Our last start should be pretty big. Yeah, like if he plays scenario and gets the 3 crows, like we just killed the 3 crows. I'm really glad we have last right now. Thank you for that, guys. Thank you for suggesting that. It's pretty good. This guy is still alive currently, which is great. And if that were to change, we can still spend our coins. It's gonna be great. Why fog? Perhaps a lapse in my judgment, but it is wild boar. I didn't want to lose value on a frost here. I know it was bad. Like, it was bad. Like, there's no excuse. But our Yennefer plan is looking kind of bad right now. No need to go above 8 just yet. I mean, we have to. Yeah. Okay, there's a scenario.
One who is blind can yet see. Go with you, now stand Chanterelle, or false Chanterelle.
All right. We last right now. I mean, the fog is gonna hit Crow Mother anyway. So we might as well wait with that until he's maybe spent some more. We're now safe to kill Ermion. Yeah, I probably messed up with the fog. I probably messed up my thinking. Ooh.
One for potions, one for soup. One for potions, one for soup.
Oh, this is bad. This is really, really bad. I was thinking maybe going for like an offensive Yen because he had more units than me. Okay, unless his last card is an alchemy card, which it probably is, but unless it is, Crow Mother is not coming back. Yeah, like somehow we haven't really swarmed that much. Morkvark? No, Giga Scorpion. I kind of figured it would be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
There'll be nothing to pick up when I'm done with you.
And that's why this is a bad card, usually. I should have gone for offensive, yeah, and at least that would have made her more than 2 points. Oh, why doesn't Yen boost herself at least? Give people a fucking chance, huh? I mean, we did get a bad hand, but I also did mess up, and our opponent was playing Skellige. Just we have so many cards that like these guys just don't do much. They set up death blows, but who fucking cares? Who cares? Triss into Talisman is better than Yennefer. It is. That's the problem. But the whole point of this deck is to make Yennefer good by swarming units and also killing a lot of units. That's kind of the point. We're just kind of struggling. Double play Lacerate would have helped there. Yeah, if we had drawn this. I want more consistency, guys. I want more consistency. We need that sweet consistency to make this deck awesome. Yeah, I do feel like the deck is going somewhere. Like, I feel there's something here. It's just, I need to practice and we need to optimize this deck, and then we need to not play against Skellige. Okay, look, gaining coins with this guy didn't really seem that worth it. We could have just played this guy instead. Alzur's double cross. You mean marching orders? Either Triss or spawns. Oh no, you mean. Yeah. Well, we don't have Procession of Penance, and we also have Bloody Good Friends that would steal priority, so. Cut Bloody Good Friends. You know what, we might. Actually, you know, with Lacerate and stuff, we might actually not need these anymore. I think you're right. Been playing a Fruits of Iskith deck today. I feel like I've finally refined it to a point where it's semi-competitive. Is this a Syndicate only stream or willing to try some other factions too? Penance is out, is it not? Penance is out currently. This is not a Syndicate only stream, but I'm really liking where we're going with this, and this deck is my baby, so we're gonna be playing this for a while because I really need help getting this to work. So we could put an excommunication again now. That's a thing. Cut literally all the 5 provision cards at ADC and Penance. See what's left. But I mean, I love this guy. He's so good. You know, he can kill a unit and spawn a Zealot. 7 for 5. Good value. This guy is literally just as much the reason I made this deck as Yennefer is. Actually, Damnation is the primary reason, and then him, and then Yennefer. Alright, Fel Shady, thank you for joining us. Have a good one as well. Stay safe, brother. And, you know, payroll was just... like, if a defender comes down, like, we can't target stuff. Which... I don't know, I guess isn't that big of an issue anymore. I suppose. You know, we can at least cut this, I think. I think the amount of matchups where cutting that is going to be bad, I think those are going to be in the minority. I love his premium. He's like, hey, come on, tell me something. Oh, you piece of shit. Come on, dude. Seriously, bruh? We can easily cut this. And if we put in penance, we'll put in this. We don't have a lot of provisions. But ADC would have some good targets here. I do agree with that. I have the spawn for Okai's guy. Jermaine. He's right here. I have them all. Maybe the issue is you have to wait for bleeding, then wait to get coins build up. Too much time since we're also trying to build up situations for mages. Yeah, but now we don't have any bleeding, and we don't really rely on coins. We don't like money. Capitalism sucks for this deck. You know, Avalok isn't super necessary. We could cut Avalok. Skellige Self-Wound is great. That's the only deck I've ever gotten the pro rank with. But yeah, we could have cut Avalok. He's neat. But honestly, the Dagon stick would do the same, but cheaper. Less efficiently, of course. And it takes up board space without being a unit, so that really sucks. So we're not doing that, of course. I'm just saying. And I don't want to put in the actual weathers, because it's kind of the flexibility of the weather that made Avalok attractive in the first place. We do have to cut 2 provisions. Ale or Synthesis to set up death blows. Synthesis is too expensive. An Ale, I am not comfortable playing. If Avalok is cut, who do you have that can be doing ongoing damage? Yeah, exactly. Like, I want to keep him, but we need provisions. Why is surrender not a tactic? You know, it should qualify as a tactic, I guess. It's a valid move in a war situation. I mean, if ADC just becomes excommunication, would that be so bad? I feel like it would be kind of bad, actually. I agree. Don't answer that. We need more. But is Avalok that necessary? Like the ongoing damage as opposed to just snap damage. Cut Avalok for Hammond, deal with defenders, set up Deathblow. That's not bad. And it's just a solid card. It does set up Lacerate. Let's try it. I like the thought of that. Would the Last Wish see play at 7 provisions? I genuinely think the Last Wish could be good. It's just, of course, like you would need more ways of setting it up so you don't accidentally have to banish something really good. Like if you get 2 good cards with it, then of course you're gonna be suicidal afterwards. Alright, and as for 4 provision cards, we could either run Temple Guard, 6 for 4, solid value, or we could make ourselves a little bit vulnerable to removal, but potentially get more points with Eternal Fire Priest. What do you guys say? What happened? Need to include as much as possible OP Syndicate cards. We are literally doing the opposite. We're trying to use not OP Syndicate cards. Add 2 hounds, get bleeds or poison. I don't mind it for the bleeding part, but I don't want to play the poison part of this. But just as a 5 for 4 that gives 2 bleeding, I don't mind this. Getting back more points is good. You know what? We have our leader, which we can use to spawn stuff right away, as well as this. So he wouldn't actually be that vulnerable. Let's do this. We do need the points. We really need to be able to make some points. Oh, yay.
The North shall tuck tail and beg for mercy.
The best faction. Alright. What do we have? This. I want to keep that for later. I want to try the approach of keeping it for later. Let's see this. Would Dandelion Poet be broken at 11 provisions? Well, it's currently not seeing barely any play at 12, so... I don't think it would be broken. We can mess that up with Hammond if we need to, although against this deck, being able to move a defender might actually be incredibly necessary. Let's see. It's gonna get killed, but against Nilfgaard, this card is actually useless, so we just gotta throw him under the bus. If he emotes one more time, I'm gonna mute him. Especially if he does it before killing one of my dudes. It's not Corona, don't worry. It's just my fragile voice. It's very fragile. Now we could use Triss, try to get a congregation. If we don't get it, we might get an assassination to kill this, since we're not going to use Hammond. Wouldn't be the worst thing. Okay, we're not gonna kill it. Disrespecting tall unit removal. Which, by the way, we haven't added.
Victory is on the wind.
It would have been game winning here. Why? Why? What are you doing?
Just great.
Perfect.
Yes, you. Have you made your offering?
What makes Dandelion Poet a 12 for 12? I'm not saying you're wrong, just how does play a card, draw a card equal 8 provisions or 8 points of value? I don't know why he spent a leader charge. He must have misclicked or something. Like, there's no reason. Like, what is this? See, this is 5. He's going up to 20, I go up to 21. See, I don't like this because I don't get to test the strength of the deck because we just literally just went up against a 20-point Magna Division for 3 turns. Ace disrespecting Lacerate? What do you mean? I love Lacerate. I'm not disrespecting. Literally useless card. That's a good card. Right now it pulls Helvete. Oh, we forgot to think about Hammond kind of messing with Double Cross. That's something to consider. Well, there he is. There's the boy. Huh. I mean, if I had known that round would be so short, I wouldn't have mulliganed Sacred Flame, obviously. Wait, what does ADC get me now? Him? Ugh. Let's do that. Thin our deck. Get him out. The Nilfgaard Soldier Swarm deck video will come out tomorrow. Like, I still have the video, of course. I just need to remake it. I need to redo all the editing. But I will put it out tomorrow.
Lieutenant Flat will lead the scouts.
Alright. He was forced to commit a little bit more than he probably wanted to. He's got Spearman in hand. It's fine, it's fine. But it is true that I don't want a full length round. I'm gonna be swarming way too much for that. Let's 2-0 this guy. I mean, we're only really missing Sacred Flame and kind of Damnation. But we do have some stuff.
An austere life is a virtuous life.
I mean, like somebody said, he's probably hoarding some brutal shit in his hand, so... And, like, if the 2-0 goes sour, like, if we just draw Sacred Flame, we keep Leader, we keep Germain, like, and Procession of Penance, that'll be pretty good.
What is it now?
And instead of killing an engine, he killed a 2-strength token. I mean, I get why he did it, but I'm just saying he did it.
Whosoever defiles himself to the practice of elven magic deserves no mercy.
Germain into 10 if he plays a tactic should put you far ahead. If he plays a tactic? What do you mean? Oh, I mean into yen, probably, maybe.
Come on, stalkers. We ride.
Did I accidentally click on casual? What is going on here? I mean, I see no reason to quit. Kind of wish I had Lacerate, but... Should I commit Leader? Oh, Leader is points, though. Leader is points. I'm gonna do it.
Remove his cowl, then his ear.
Come, brothers, we've naught to fear.
I'm gonna do it, because I'm crazy. Big points, though. We already spent Triss. Obviously, I didn't have to, but I didn't expect the 20-point Magna division.
Onward, onward, to be showered with Imperial gold.
The thing is, whatever he's gonna protect with this, like, I can't kill it anyway. Nor do I have to. I'm not packing death blows. I shouldn't spend more leader charges than I need to. I mean, since I don't have to, I might as well just do it. Like, it doesn't matter.
We need no help from outsiders.
The continent will quake beneath Nilfgaardian hoof.
I could pass now. I think I will. We got his one bit of swarm out. He's gonna have his leader, which will suck. But what's he gonna use it for? Double bribery? Okay. All out finish him. Durzo Blint. Did I miss too much? That depends. What is too much? Oh, please let me draw Sacred Flame now. After he dumps a fucking Bomb Heaver. You haven't missed a lot of gameplay so far. Like, we haven't been doing that much. Come on, Sacred Flame. Daddy needs you. Daddy needs you. That's not Sacred Flame at all. Come on. That's also cool, but come on. Do we want a royal decree for any of this? No. We should have played Mata. Ace versus Trinet? What? This is obviously not Trinet. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? We're gonna lose because of this. This. He's gonna kill all my tokens. And I'm not gonna get damnation value, that's for sure. I mean, I might. I have Geralt Art. If we save this, save leader charge. If he kills all my stuff, I just go for an offensive yen. Like, sure. But we're gonna lose. Yeah, spend your charges, boy.
The revolution is inevitable. Merely a matter
Yeah, nobody cares. God, we have so not anything good here.
Begone! Begone, you devils!
If he wants to spend charges on these, like... It's worth it for him, but it's not... Really.
mashed potatoes with thick gravy.
I smell offensive yen. Do you guys smell that? But first, I want to get more out of him. But how? How do we do that?
Cast off decadence! Renounce sin!
He's just gonna kill everything anyway. Oh, Sacred Flame would have been... Ugh. That would have been a card. I have some plans. I will admit I have some plans. 2, 2. 2. No, that's not gonna work. It's gonna have to be these 3.
Any last words?
And it's gonna be very bad. But it's just what's gonna have to happen. Today's gonna be just Syndicate? Nah, probably not. Oh, for fuck's sake! I hate this game. I just hate Nilfgaard. It's fine. Just hate Nilfgaard. Ard, 2 crossbows, and Alba spear. Yeah. I did, but you know, he had the memes. Ugh, this offensive Yen is gonna be so bad. Like, I'm not gonna be able to even bounce back from it. We lost.
Yield now.
Oh wait, of course that dies. Well, I messed up my thinking even, so. Well, we can't play this, so we have no chance. Oh. Oh, that was so bad. It's so awful that the card the entire deck is built around is messing things up for us so bad. I don't want to take it out because it's the whole point of the deck. But it's so bad. It doesn't even boost itself. It doesn't even boost itself. I'm pretty sure it used to do that during beta. I might be wrong. Yeah, Yen is bad, I know. If this is a meme, why not play the Avalok to place an artifact from the deck? But this is not a meme. This is not supposed to be a meme. And I'm not spending 11 provisions for that bullshit. Bone Talisman is a better Yen. It is. But then this just becomes more like the normal congregate decks, and I mean, we still have Damnation, right? Like, this is still a cool card that we're taking advantage of, right? So the deck is still a little bit original. Con, what do you mean operator shenanigans? Drop Yen and add in Phoenix. Ragnarok. Ragnarok. Cut the last rate, but the last rate is awesome. The problem here is this bitch. Avalok instead of Yen. I think I just have to accept it. Yennefer is poop. Bye, Yen. I did love you. I did. I still do, just not in that way. But what are you using Operator and Duchess's informant on? That's kind of a big deal. What do you use it on? Yeah, Yennefer can't pull her weight here. It's so painfully obvious. But, you know, we could still make it kind of a death blow deck. Like if any of you guys are on the Discord and you see what I write every now and then, you will know that I'm a big fan of Deathblow. I think Deathblow is a fantastic mechanic that allows for so much counterplay and, you know, setting things up, countering your opponent, blah 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 blah. And, you know, with Damnation and Inquisitors, like before I put in Yen, like that was just the idea. Deathblow. Deathblow Congregate. Like Boris is cool, but like 3 coins does nothing for us. I mean, it you know, it does nothing. Regis, you know, deals with Crow Mother, prevents Wild Boar of the Sea from being replayed. Wild Boar of the Sea being a massive counter to our deck. Infiltrators. Yeah, no, Yen is just out. Yen is just out. I mean, since we're already running Procession, you know, we could put in Grégoire. You know, we're already going tall one time, might as well do it twice. 10 Gaith Sword is, of course, the coolest card ever. How crazy is Operator plus Priest that spawn Zealots? Priest that spawns Zealots. Do you mean this guy? I don't think it's too crazy with this, but I mean with this or the gain coins guy, it's actually pretty cool. Triss has been doing a lot better. I mean, an extra Lacerate can be really good. Extra Bone Talisman, extra Congregation. And Triss is genuinely one of my favorite cards. I do think she does work really well here. Especially after we added the Lacerates and Bone Talismans, it's just, oh, she's good. She's not super important. Like, we could just put in a second Talisman for 4 less provisions, 4 less points, but... Phoenix is bad, though. I only play Phoenix in discard just because of the reliability of getting it in the graveyard without having to play it. But I don't know, double lacerate without one of them being flexible like Triss lacerate is. It could be too much. I think Hammond is great. Like, he good points, sets up death blows, can deal with defenders, movement in general. Like, Hammond is fine. But a second lacerate instead of Triss. If we do that, how does this look? I mean, now that Yennefer is out, like, we don't need to kill that much anymore. We just need to be able to set up the few death blows we have. And countering Swarm isn't even that important. We don't need double lacerate, I think. Need more units. Two Bone Talismans, that's fine, because that's a card that we will always be able to get decent value out of. Decent value out of. More units, sure, I do agree with that. But how do we want to go about that? What specials do you have where a unit can do sort of the same thing? I mean, we have Congregation, where there's not really a unit that spawns that many. Bone Talisman, same deal, right? There's no unit that just mass boosts, right? Or am I completely stupid? No, there's there's no unit to mass boosts. Lacerate, I mean, that would have to be Tin Boy. Tin Boy can do what Lacerate does, but like, since we're never doing the tribute, like, it's not worth it ever. People seem to be in favor of Triss, and you know what? I am too. She's good. Igor just spawns more spawners. Igor. We make so little money that we have to rely on his insanity, and we don't have any units for him that are worth that. So no, I don't think we're going to do Igor. There are many units that boost, but the thing about Bone Talisman is that when we swarm the board, we get a lot of points. And there are no units that do. I mean, okay, there's Zoltan. He's like a Bone Talisman on just one row. I mean, he is a good card. Like, on a full row, which we can easily get, he's, what, 13? I mean, that's good. We could do Zoltan instead of one of the talismans. Furkor for Congregation, I do like that. What if we cut a talisman, right? Put in a Zoltan. Now we have one provision. And I would rather be able to access Damnation on demand than Procession of Penance. So I think I like Furco over that. It's also a unit that plays a special instead of just a special that plays a unit. Okay, I guess it's the same thing. But that's 4 more points by using Zoltan instead of one of the talismans. Oh, it is 4 more points. So he's like a talisman for just 1 row, plus 4 points. Plus 4 points. Like, Bone Talisman needs to hit 13 to be as much as Zoltan, which is definitely doable, but the strategy with Zealots was very obvious. If opponent has enough removals, Zealots fall. Does Zoltan boost himself? If you place him on the ranged row, then he will include himself, yeah. So you really only need 8 units on the ranged row, and then Zoltan will come down as 13. What 5s do you have that you can take out and put in a 4 provision that does boosting? I only have these beautiful boys. You know what? We took out Yen because Yen was arguably, well, not arguably, she was definitely very bad. But these guys, they're good. I mean, we have less death blow setup now. Oh, I hate this. My deck is becoming different but better. Better but different. No. No. Damn it, my boys. If Zoltan boosts himself, it's 5 more points. Technically, in that particular scenario, yes. Something to get coins, maybe. Ugh, but my boys. My beautiful boys. We now only have Ard and Lacerate to set them up. And these guys don't feel very good anymore. Although if we have more coins, these will get the death blow regardless, and we can just use them to set up death blows. I mean, I don't think we should play it with an extra provision left over. I don't like doing that. How many death blows do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not a lot of units. And they're expensive. Zoltan can set up Death Blow, but unless the opponent also has a full row, then we're going to be losing points by doing that. But he can do it. He can do it. What about the 5 provision crime, death blow plus coins? Yeah, but it'll mess with Triss, and I kind of agree that we need as many units as possible, and this is not a unit. Maybe swap a ransack for a dip in the Pontar. I mean, again, that will mess with Triss. Who else can spawn? Hey, hey, no. Could just turn the ransacker into one of these again. I don't know. It wouldn't be the worst, but it we'd have to take out a beautiful boy to make room for that. We're not gonna put infiltrators into people's decks. The same thing happened with the iOS release. Like the first few days, people were leaving such shitty reviews because it's not a Witcher 3 Gwent. It's not a Witcher 3 Gwent. Ransacker for a seductress. Like that will work. Like that would be fine. It's definitely a better card, but my death blows, my damage, you know. Hammond for Azar. Who says Android Gwent is bad? Just people on Android who have no idea what Gwent is beyond a Witcher 3 minigame. And they thought, oh, I cannot play that. Cut Furco plus Ard for Gregoire and 2 A-Rush? No. We're not doing that. Dragon Stream. We do love Skellige boys. Okay, so we're looking at damage cards, right? Okay, so we could maybe take out Hammond because, and listen to me, he's in here to deal with defenders, which was more of a concern when we really needed to kill a lot of things for Yennefer to be good, but she's not good anyway. Like now, like... it's not that big of a deal. Ah, Murktabrak, I do miss you. My girl. But Lacerate does do that job pretty well, though. Building this deck has really proven to me, or shown me, why people don't try other things in Syndicate, because it's so not very good. Tainted Ale and take out Hammond, that does not seem good. Tainted Ale doesn't seem necessary in this. I don't like that one slice of Doctors. That seems stupid. It's doing nothing. I want as many cards as possible to at least do something for us. Slice of Doctors really doesn't do anything in particular. Good old Alcer's Thunder. Hammond for Murktabrak. I don't know. Hammond gets the same amount of points. It can remove a defender. It can set up a bigger Lacerate. The Wizard Boys for the Street Urchins. The damage quite a bit. You mean the tribute guy? It's not very often that we just have a coin. We often have to use leader to get a coin. And street urchins can allow us to get coins. Ah, this is hard. What are we going to do? Could go back to the payroll specialist instead of Hammond. What 5 provision cards are good? Aha. None of them. I mean, this is good. But I don't play that. Bomb Heaver? Yeah, no. No. The Scorpion could help set up Deathblow targets. It can. But Bloody Good Friends just feels better. Like, it gives bleeding instead, but it doesn't have the cooldown. And neither of them feel fantastic. Damage an enemy unit by 1. Poop an enemy unit in the face by 1. Yeah, I don't really mind the payroll guy. But we don't need Hammond if we put in the payroll guy. If we do that, then we can just put in America Brack and play games. Like, I'm not super happy with that, but you know, we do have to play a little bit as well. All right, first game without Yennefer. Also, first game we might actually have a chance. Feels good. And R.
Rush those vermin!
Alright, let's see. We don't need 2 of those. I don't imagine we need this around 1. Two of these is meh. Ah.
Listen, light so fine, you shall forever shine.
Cool deck though. You got some awesome cards in there. I do really like the deck for the most part. It's just like a few cards that are just really hard to nail down. But I believe we can do it.
If the kingdom arms ahead, I'll give him yours.
He's just playing cards. That's fine.
Idle hands are
I'll do the same.
playthings.
Caro Ballista. It's okay. I don't think we're playing Damnation this round. I'm just gonna say that.
Cry of the maces and their foul magic.
But I guess that's fine. Be like Swim, sit for 10 minutes in the deck builder and talk to us. I mean, I'm not opposed to, you know, just sitting and talking for a while. Just, I feel like we were in that deck builder for a lot longer than 10 minutes. Let's see. Do we do the age-old tactic of 3 shitty cards and pass? I mean, looking at our hand here, I'm not super opposed to it. Against NR, it could be an issue, but I mean, we're so far behind that we can't. 3 shitty cards and pass. Go. Syndicate is a Deuce Goetel. If he tries to bleed us, we scare him with the Sacred Flame. Maybe not. If he tries to bleed us, though, then we really do need to spook the boy. Furco is not bricked. But I guess we only want to play this if we have the setup for it, so might as well kick it. Ah, piss off. My boy. This is Siege NR, right? I would imagine so, with the Caravalistas and the mobilization. So I assume we're gonna lose, but I shall remain faithful. I will not cheat on you, I guess is what I said there. He's all about boosting. You need to go as high and wide as you can. How can I go as high and wide as I can? Alright, I want to see. I'm not going to play this until I've played this. I'm not going to play this until he goes below 7. So for now, we just play this. Alright, I take that as a commitment. Why did I play on the range throw? What kind of idiot does that? Ugh, it's probably Shoop Siege. It. If he plays Bomb Heaver and Siege with Mobilization in the same deck, I'm gonna be very pissed at this person. Like, I'm gonna be furious. Oh, he's gonna... There you go. He draws his Shoop. Playing on the back row is going to be scary.
Gold shines brightest in the presence of fire.
But with a Lacerate and some Killage, we can at least take down one of those. Alright, best designed artifact versus one of the worst. They only killed 3 of them. We're good. I really want to... If I can Lacerate now for 10 points. And set up the kill on one of those traps next turn. It seems good. But we still have some good cards. And his scenario is done with. That's not going to do much. Awesome. If I spawn this now, then... This row. Okay, so he is safe.
Nobody expects the Northern British Inquisition. This positively reeks of heresy.
That's one trap dealt with. That makes it a little bit easier for us to spawn stuff. Bombardment. God. Okay. Yeah, we need Damnation. We need my boy Damnation. I don't know how we're gonna do that though. Well, Geralt. Geralt is how we do that. And we can use that to kill the trap. That's pretty good.
Let's get this over with.
Oh, no, wait, we can't. Oh, we can't. We can't. No, I messed up. Oh, the Bloody Baron is in the way.
Not your lucky day.
I could have still moved these to set up a last rate, but now we need to deal some damage to this, or 5 damage to that. What are you doing there, buddy? I think we just waste this on that, right? Like, I don't know, there's two points on it. Don't put it in between. He didn't put it in between. Oh, of course. Of course, he had that. I should have known. Man, this is hard.
Fish we're fighting today.
Well, good thing I mulligan Damnation, so we don't have to play it if we don't get the setup. Which I don't think we will. Instead, we just play Congregation, which is gonna be 9 points. We're gonna spend the coins with Helvide. It's gonna be great. It's fine.
The amulet. Think it will save him. Think again.
And just in case, we're gonna have to do this. Just get the most out of our money. We're almost caught up. He's not quitting. Why would he? He's winning. Ugh, I hate when people decide. What's he gonna play? What's he gonna play? Ugh. We have some rough cards for round 3 though.
Just
Ooh, it's not the best. It's not the best. Honestly, I kind of want to save Furco into Congregation for next round, in case we draw this. And Triss isn't all that reliable in that sense. We still got it though, which is great. If I spend this coin, then we're actually in the lead. Just as Banana Tiger starts playing. My boys. Don't kill a lot of units. Oh, are you kidding me? This is gonna tie us? 5, 5. That's a tie. I have to.
Now this is a knife.
Oh.
Yes, you. Have you made
What?
your offering?
We tied anyway. But we are on even cards, both leaders spent. But no. No. Oh. That is brutal. I mean, Zoltan can play for 7. This can play for 8. This is just gonna be 2.
I splash the pot whenever I play.
Oh wait, this can't play for 8 because he's not gonna have enough units. It's gonna play for 6. Wait, it's 1 extra point on this, but if you wait, it's 2 extra points on this.
Come the horse son!
Oh god. If I just had 1 extra point, we would have punished that bleed so hard. And that's a big card. He just needs 4 points to win. Damn it. Oh. I mean, such a close game against that deck. That's impressive. We achieved something today. That was so close. Oh man. Oh, this guy really let us down, but I mean it's not his fault. What failed here? It's not his fault. It's just it might not be a right fit. I don't think we have enough spenders to make this worth it. Honestly, like looking at just the cards that we have here, I'd rather have Hammond. Because I feel like he does enough of the same as Murktebrak while also being a good replacement for a payroll specialist. And we just put in something to set up Death Blow, maybe. Honestly, I think 1 Bloody Good Friends is fine. Not a huge fan of the Ransacker though, so we might put in 1 Renegade Mage. Like we can pay that tribute once. All right, we're gonna do 1 more game. Because I really want to try and get a win with this, and we're getting close. I wouldn't mind playing Dancing Star. I do like the card, but it messes with Triss, and it's not a good card to mess with Triss with. Oh, of course. Of course.
Stop flopping.
Okay, last game. I can do this. I can do this. Alright, go and die, Eternal Fire Priest. You've lived long enough. I really don't like this inclusion though, it just seems like such a clunky card. Such a misfit for this. I know it deals damage, which is good. I just don't like playing this when I don't get the free tribute. Alright, Eternal Fire Disciple, go die. Or get Spheres. You never know. I should be playing melee, by the way. I'm messing up here big time. Okay. I hope I don't play poorly because I'm a little bit tired. That would be bad. That would suck.
Admirable move. I'm impressed.
Rot Tosser. You sure did play that card, didn't you? This is a status deck. Either all in poison or respectable. I'm gonna guess all in poison, because why the fuck would you be a respectable mate? I don't care if you poison that, it's a 3 strength unit, I have no use for it. Is my chair bothering you? Is my chair bothering you? Ah, here we go. Here we go. Getting that sick value. My oh my. That was a whatever play, but you know, we did it. I'm just setting up Zoltan on melee. How about you don't? Ah, Nicker, why? Whee. A lot of points. There's so many of these bronzes in this deck that I really wish we could switch out, but there are not many options for people like us. This poor zealot, he's being abused. He's really being abused.
I'll snap your neck in my fist.
Enemy's deck seems to be respectable. I mean, yeah. so far a lot more respectable than any other poison deck I've seen. We gotta pass. Here's the deck, guys. Enjoy it. What are you, Domen Vizjek? Or however that is pronounced. Ooh. I kinda don't mind this. Which is why we pass. How's it been going, Ace? Win yet? No. I've not won yet. But we're getting close.
We need no help from outsiders.
That's promising.
In need of help, perhaps?
Talking to yourself, perhaps? This might be the time we win, though, because our opponent wasted his Damien. And maybe just rage quitted. But we did have a really good hand. Okay, we get to play it out. This does look good, though. Oh, come on. I want to play out this hand. I want to crush Nilfgaard with this hand. I see so much potential in this. Come on. You don't get to lose the easy way. No, 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 no. Come on, I know I said I wanted to win at least once before I ended the stream, but come on, I don't want to do it like this. I have a good hand. My deck kind of works now. Okay, good. I mean, we have Furco into this. No, I had like the best hand. We had last save Procession of Penance, so he can't poison it. It was so good. Okay, we're doing another one. I want to... I want to try and win. Legit. I'm not gonna end the stream on a connection loss. That's not right. Alright. A few spritzes of good luck. Excellent. Oh god.
You shall die, world.
We do have Swarm Punishment. Oh, wait a little bit. There he is. Not a swarmy hand, so this ain't good. That's never really that good, but... Okay. For the sake of my voice, my throat, my shoulders, and my back, but not my pussy and my crack, let this be a good final match that ends in a win. Night Wraith. Good card, good card. Should we just bleed these drones to death? Is that a strategy here? I'm not sure. But I know playing this boy is a strategy. He might run last rate. It's an organic, right? He might run it. But so do we. They usually don't run it though in my experience, so I think we're good. I believe we're fine. This just seems funny, so I'm gonna do it. Excellent. Swarm counter right there. Alright? Right there. Ooh. Oh, the big boy counters. We're getting wrecked here, boys. We're getting shreked. I'm not even rope placing properly. I think I'm truly stupid. We can decree for whatever. Oh, hell yeah. Immediate value. Now we got a death blow. Whew. Six, huh? Alright. I don't think I will. Why am I always, like, whenever I play Gwent, I split my rows, because that's just how I play. That's, you know, playing around Lacerate, Igni, you know. I really shouldn't be splitting my rows. Although I do think we are out of this round anyway, so I guess it's fine to save Zoltan. And we could just get out. Like, I have faith. Like this setup with a little bit of assistance here, I do think it's going to be really good. If we can get like a big Zoltan and kill a bunch of drones, that's going to be game winning. Alright, that's good. That's pretty good. Okay, what's that getting you?
We place our trust in you, eternal flame.
Scenario? I wouldn't think so. Imlerith. Glusty's only 9. It's not gonna get him Glusty. Ooh, I don't know. Huh. Just pray he doesn't have a Lacerate Glusty. Should be fine. Oh god. That would suck. Okay.
Winds howl, waves crash.
I'm not committing Sacred Flame until I know he's not dumping. Now we kind of have to.
Now, remove his cowl, then his ears.
And counter the bleed. Yes.
Yes, you. Have you made your offering?
Yes. I don't know if I had to do that, but I really enjoy countering bleeds. I just think it's very fun. Of course, he could just play that, and doesn't matter what I do.
The fire cannot burn without the proper fuel.
Oh shit, I had a coin. Oh. That's why I shouldn't have done that. Missed out on 3 points. Okay. Okay. I think Procession of Penance, because we've spent this and a leader charge. We still have this though. Ooh, wow. Procession of Penance can be a good card later. So can Royal Decree, unfortunately. We 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not playing him next round anyway, so I might as well get him out. Okay. So, what this is now going to be all about is going to be not losing. I need more dudes, please. Yes, that's one more dude. Triss's dudes.
How can I help?
That A-Rush wouldn't have been the worst, but I'm not going to do that. I don't think we win. This was our last chance, but I don't think we're going to do it. We didn't even get Furco or Damnation. Like, come on. This deck really disappoints me in round 3, you know? And round 1. Never round 2, though. It feels pretty good round 2. I will never have removal for that. Never.
The amulet. Think it'll save you. Think again.
You are worthy neither of mercy nor forgiveness.
Can they run Stemmelfords?
There'll be nothing to pick up when I'm done with you.
Oh, come on. That is literally the last thing I wanted to see today.
Nobody expects the British Inquisition.
I'm sorry, I'm not thinking ahead. Like, obviously this deck could run Yennefer, and I just dumped all my dudes. Why am I allowed to play this game?
I'll do what I can.
Why? Why? Why did I do that? I suck.
Cleanses all wounds.
I deserve everything bad coming my way. I deserve this. I deserve... Whenever I play this deck, I come up against the dumbest matchups that don't make sense. Like, I come up against all sorts of swarm. Just all sorts of crap. And it's only when I play this deck. It doesn't even matter. Like, I have nothing. Nothing. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. He has 5 drones that he can play on his Glusty turn. I have 6 points. I have nothing. I'm so miserable. I should never be allowed to play this game ever again.
Who taught you to fight like this?
Not your lucky day.
He didn't even have Glusty. Ah, Chi-Chi, I clicked. Oh, Dak. Did you fail me or did I fail you? I think both. We don't get along very well, do we? But I love you. And I think you love me too, because I play cards in you that other people don't play. Why do you never come to me, Damnation, huh? I know you're so used to not being played, but I'm trying. I'm trying, buddy. I hate you. Time to let the deck cool off and go play one that makes you happy and wins you some games. Yeah, that was the last game of the stream. We're not. I'm not playing more tonight. We will get back to this though. Right? We will. I wish I could win with a fun duck. The new leaders are just gonna make it even worse. Aston, you just played me with the end. That was you. Like, good game. Like, I gave you that. Like, I threw the game when I spawned all my dudes, but you really ruined my day. like I don't feel bad. Like, I'm obviously just. It was upsetting, but it was a great play by you. Good game, but it ruined my day. It ruined my week. There's something that is still off. The bronzes feel so bad. All of them. Except this guy. But with that setup, even this guy's bad. But Syndicate has no bronzes that I want to play in this. Syndicate is a poopy faction. With poopy cards that are either insanely trash or are being abused by everyone else. So that means the trash is left for me. I'm very hyped about the new leaders. I'm just saying they're not gonna help this deck at all. I'm actually the most excited about the dwarf one. Like, for the first time in my life, I look forward to playing Scoia'tael, because the dwarves looks cool. Okay, here's the thing. We don't need the lacerate. We don't need the lacerate. Although it does set up damnation. But it's alright, I shouldn't be looking at this deck now. I need to just clear my head, wait a long time, and then get back to it. Queen's Guard. Queen's Guard is great. We should have just played that all day instead. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. It's been a pleasure having you along for the ride. I really appreciate all the help and suggestions with this deck. I don't think I would have took out Yen if it hadn't been for you guys doing that intervention, I guess. Zoltan doesn't seem that necessary either. Oh my god, this deck. No, go away. I need to go rest. I need to go into exile for a long time. And then we'll be back for some more Gwent. That Nilfgaard Soldier Swarm video will be coming up tomorrow. I need to redo the whole thing, but I will do that tomorrow and give it to you guys. It's a fun deck. It didn't work out too well, but it's a fun deck. But yeah, thank you for joining me on the stream. It was fun having you here. Witcher 1 streams will happen at some point. I don't know when. I really don't know when. It's just I just can't get myself to do it. But yeah, you'll see me tomorrow for tomorrow's video. I will rest up properly. And, you know, we'll be back someday. Someday, we'll be back. Take care, everybody. Stay healthy. Stay safe. Have a good one. And I will see you. You know, I'll see you around. God, I look like I've been through hell. Which I have. So it's fine. It's appropriate. Bye, guys. Thank you for joining me. I love y'all. I'm sorry.